A very good evening to you. Welcome once again to Obinna Show Live. Happy New Week. It's been an interesting weekend. A lot has happened, but we hope that leo ulienda kazi, si ndio? Na kama ukwenda leo, si utaenda kesho. Si ndio? And it's been an interesting weekend, and we hope that yours was well. You spent it doing things that please God. Of course. We're coming live to you, of course, same place, same venue. We're talking about Samaki on Othaya Road in Kileleshwa. You want seafood, you want to have an amazing date, this is the place to bring them. Why? Because their service, top notch. Parking space available. Wi-Fi yao iko very fast. And then bei zao pia ziko poa. And then ukitaka tu seafood anywhere in Nairobi, come to Samaki. They know what they're doing and they do it beautifully. If you've never been here, let me show you a glimpse of how it looks like. So ukifika around na mpoa wako unakanika unajielewa, usikae usiingie niko umeshtuka tuko wapi huku. So check this out. Of course, and that is why we get to come over here. So pitia hapa na mtu wako and then utapata kunishukuru, okay? Nimeona watu walikuwa wameongoja hapa, watu walikuwa standby. The first person to sign in today is Brent's Kitai. Big up. Wewe ndio wa kwanza kusema hello, asante sana. Nakwambia mlikuwa mmengoja watu wako, hey ndio kuland asiko Mary na kuona Aaron Koecha kondani. Even Ugandans, Daretu Mariam. Nyabo. Ogambachi, ulimuruji. Watu wameingia hapa. Hey Obinna, how are you? Elias Macha, Obinna show is normally very educational. That's true. That's right. Thank you so much. From Saudi Arabia, we have landed. That is Kajoy Mbura. Asante sana for coming through. Who was waiting like me? Sheila Kipetu, Teresia Wamboi, and Gita Doris Mutemi, Ellen Mukami. I can see a lot of you guys already signed in. Where is Samaki located, Oga? It's in Kileleshwa on Othaya Road. Okay? That's a place that you find it. Ndio Kudunda, Triple, DJ Triple 254. I can see you over there. Sio Tuvari, well represented. Mulwa Nathan, huko ni wapi? Okay. Nilikuwa nishaanza kumiss Obinna show live. We're finally here. So umeandika spelling ya here, umeandika ya kusikia. Hii ni okay, it's fine. Wewe umejua. Wacha nisichome lakini Fei kidogo anaitwa Fei. All right. Welcome to the show. It's another interesting week. We convene here. We get to bring for you inspirational, motivational, and intriguing conversation like the one for tonight. I saw these guys on the internet about a week ago. Okay, Gen Z out there, but it's fine. Millennials know what I'm talking about. And then I was shocked. I was amazed. I was like, yo, I have to have these guys on this platform. I looked for them. We dragged them over here. They're my younger siblings. So acha niongee na mandugu zangu na madada zangu wadogo tuone what is happening where and how and why. Hamujambo mabibi na mabwana? Mko fiti?
Yeah.
Bree?
Yes.
You know my daughter is called Bree. My first daughter is called Brianna. You're Brianna?
Yeah, Brianna.
Wow. Brianna usiwa. Let me just send warning. Brianna, don't you... You're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're well. Naona umetokelezea. Umejipaka ukapakika.
Hey.
Very nice. Welcome. You're looking beautiful. Kyle.
Yeah.
That's the name.
Yeah.
Niaje?
Uko poa.
Umerelax. When
Yeah,
the gentleman.
Uko poa kabisa.
Umepiga makonros zako polite hapo. Anajifanya venye ni innocent boy na unadishi sister yako. Wewe wacha wewe. Hakutoa nikupone. Nafikiria ni mtu ameshikilia Yesu. Kumbe Yesu na haki nyinyi surely. Okay, first of all, welcome to Obinna Show Live. Welcome to Samaki. Wanasema ladies first but gentlemen before. Let's start with Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle, how are you?
I'm very fine.
Uko sawa?
Uko poa kabisa.
Uko sure?
Amazing.
How old are you?
21.
Jesus is Lord. How old are you?
19.
Father God. Where? In case you're just signing in and you live under a rock, let me give you the backstory. So the two of these individuals I'm hosting here are siblings. Na wana date. Ni brother na sister. Na wana date. You get... Okay, wacha sasa tuanze sasa mkutano sasa. Where are you from?
Juja.
You?
Juja.
We are students.
Tunasoma.
JKUAT? Juja boys. Munaona Juja boys and girls venye... Where were you brought up?
Dago.
Hapa Dago tu hapa. Kumbe wewe ni msee wa ni umechila hapa msee wa runda runda. Ah, kumbe ni Morio wa Dago.
Si Dago ya hapa, like hizo side za Riruta huko, like yeah.
Si seti.
Yeah.
Si same thing. Ati si Dago ya hapa nikafikiria kuna Dago nyingi. Where were you brought up?
Ruiru.
Ruiru. Why? What's the see your siblings?
Atuko grow
Grow
pamoja.
pamoja.
Okay, who is the same parent? Babako ndio babako ama mamako ndio mamako?
Baba yetu.
Si muinue hata sauti kidogo.
Baba yetu. Baba yetu.
Your father is your father?
No, to me like si mzae wangu, like me.
Ngoja kwanza wewe Kyle, ngoja. Usiseme si mzae wako first. What brought you on this earth is the same father who brought her to this earth.
Yeah.
Okay, so he fathered you and he fathered you.
Yeah.
Your father and your mother, are they together?
No, si mi nilisema like tuliachwa like kitambo sana.
Okay. Your father and your mother, they are together.
Yes.
So babako alienda akarepresent huku akaondokea Ngori.
Yeah.
Then akaingia Ruiru. Akafanya mambo yake. Hey, kuna swali zingine nikiwauliza. Okay. So at what point did you meet her?
Nilimit just to ile time yenye wameingia freshers hivyo, so kuna hizi parties holdiwa tu different hivi, then kuna this friend of hers ndiye alintroduce juu mimi ni painter, so like akasema kuna someone pia I know who is a painter and she's my friend, so akasema to link hivyo, tukalink hivyo, nikampata, like she was cool hivyo. Coincident tena pia ni painter, but sasa ni painter ule wa kuchora like watu hivyo sasa. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so juu mimi like mi upaint like trousers hivi, shorts, kai mimi ndo nilijipaintia.
Okay.
So alafu sana nauza, so like I know some few people wenye hunibaia hivi sasa, so huyu alikuanga one of them mwenye aliniconnect hivyo. Sasa ndo tukapatana na Bree, coincidentally she's also a painter, alikuwa cool hivyo, tuka meet other times nini hizo mabash hivyo, and we kicked it off, tukajuana nini for 3 months hivi, nikaanza like kumkatia, akaingia box hivyo, tuka move in pamoja.
Muka move in?
Yeah.
Like you guys live in the same crib?
Yeah. Even now.
Let's come back to Bree. Umeingia fresher. Umeona Morio. Ukamlike.
Tukalaikiana.
Mukalaikiana. Akakam kukuvibe.
Tukavibe nini
kila. We ni nani? Box ndani. Alafu
sasa ndio like hiyo period mimi tukajuana, tukavibe, tukapendana, tukakaa, alafu sasa tukajipata sasa tumependana sana, tukaamua wacha tu move in.
Mulipendana sana for how long?
For 3 months, 4 months.
Hey, wow, father. Mulipendana sana for 3 months. Mukaona that's a very long time. Mukaamua ku move in.
Tukaamua ku move in.
Who came up with the idea for moving in together?
Him.
Akona hizi paint peke yake ataka kuchore. Saba. You see what I did? So, you said your dad was never in your life.
Yeah.
So basically alikuwa deadbeat dad ama wali separate na mamako and he was taking care of you?
Deadbeat hivyo.
How do you mean?
Deadbeat juu Hajakuwa in my life, amekuja kuingia tu akitoa like pennies kwa university fees. Hivyo my mom ndiye amenisupport hivi vyote, like kuingia primary, kuingia high school. It's all been my mom.
Akitoa pennies, what do you mean kutoa pennies? Labda that's what he could.
No, like alipi, unajua like fee yangu, fee za university ni very high. So yeye unaweza pata like analipa only maybe 40% hivi.
Okay.
Alafu ni hivyo, hizo zingine sasa like my mom ndiye ana struggle kufanya hivyo vyote, kulipa rent yenye nakaa, food. Yeye ashughuliki na anything. Ndio maana like nika venture into like painting hivyo, ndo nijisaidie kujisupport, kupata like doza food hivyo hivyo.
Nasema ongeza sauti yako kidogo. Sike, ungepandisha sauti yao because wako a bit low. Pandisha receiver yao. Unajua mimi niko, umepandisha? Mimi nakuanga niko very loud. So mimi naongea alafu yeye unajua ni cool kitu. Unajua ni kama anaongea anataka kuongea. Si ufungue tu unasema mazeni nikata kupaint nikacheki.
Sasa nitajaribu.
Okay.
So hivyo sasa ndo na maanisha like kupaint hivyo like ilikuwa like inanisaidia like kupata a few money hivyo.
Okay.
Yeah, hivyo sasa ndo na maanisha. But sasa like hadi atuongei kabisa. Hatujaongea since nikiwa mkubwa, hadi saizi, hadi news vile ilimfikia, like hatujaongeleshana kabisa.
Okay.
Yeah.
But your dad was in your life?
Yeah.
All through?
All through. Nini, nikiwa pre-unit anakuja graduation. Yaani hakuna mtu nilikuwa
napenda. Unaanza kuglow ukiongea juu ya babako na unasikia venye alikuwa absent kwa life ya mwingine. Yaani chenye unapata ni mwingine analia matanga.
Sasa like amekuwa present toka nikiwa mdogo, like yeye ndio najua yeye ni babangu nini. Nikitaka kitu yeye ndio mtu wa kwanza ninaweza pigia nini hivyo.
Okay.
Yeah, he has been present.
So you pays your school fees full?
Full. Si obviously unajua sasa mashida za pesa nini.
Yeah.
So
but he's trying.
Yeah.
He's doing better than he's doing for him. Have you tried to reach out to your dad?
No, mistaki like kubonga naye kabisa. He's the one who's supposed kunikamia like to reach out to me. Joe ndiye alienda.
But do you know the reason why he went? You've never bothered to know why?
Yeah. Na my mama hatujaiongea story kama hizo. So yeye ndio ako na shida, not us.
Na uko sure yeye ni babako mzazi?
Yeah.
Sure ama because you are told?
No, I'm sure.
You did DNA?
I'm sure. No, my mom told me.
You know, we have, being a father, I know that sometimes men go through some situations and our mothers might not tell us. And men go through situations and then we come and say, this person was never, but you don't know the reason behind. And then most men, including myself, we never speak bad about the other side. We look at it and then we'll keep quiet, we'll take the beating and the blame, and maybe we are the victims. So maybe later in life, you might decide to maybe sit down with him and figure out what happened. But that's not the story for today. The story for today is not about parenting. The story for today is about sibling rivalry. Okay. So you guys met, you guys fell in love. At what point, Bree, did you realize this is your brother?
Like tukiwa tumedate sana. Like kitu hapo last year, hapo November, December, hapo.
How did you find out? Tumedate sana for how long?
Tumedate usinaingia 2 years. 2 years.
Oh, you guys had already been together for about a year plus.
Yeah, tumekuwa hivyo.
Then how did you find out he's your brother? Ama who found out?
Ni mimi, like nilikuwa ile tu kupitia, unasikia design asifu babangu. Ile tu kupitia simu yangu nikapata picha tulipiganga sijui Christmas ya lini, nikamuonyesha, nikamwambia bwana babangu. Sasa kuona si wote tukakuwa in shock, anasema huyo ni babake, mimi nasema ni babangu, tuko zile za aje sasa. Hapo ndio sasa tukajua kumbe sisi ni brother and sister.
You found out who ni sister yako. That moment you found out, what was your reaction?
I cried, but pia nilikuanga emotionally affected. But nilijua sasa vitu zote sasa hizo zenye unasema like nilijua je we share a name.
You share a name?
Yeah.
Like the family name?
No. Like naweza muonyesha, like naweza kutumia, but due to hiyo privacy sitaki watu wengine wajue juu bado wakijua like people tu bado ni haters hivyo na watu like wanatutusi tu hivyo vibaya. Yeah, so hadi like naweza hadi kutumia size like ukaona.
Nione nini unataka kumshoni?
Like nitaka kutumia like kuone like vile hadi ndo maana like niliona kumbe ni kama coincidence ama ni juu jina yake ni same like.
Hebu nione that thing. Is it like on your phone?
Yeah,
like, show me that thing you're saying that. Wow. Like,
staki like kusema like on camera.
Yes, you can show me. I'll not mention it on camera. You can just see it. It's your private. Wow, okay, that's interesting. So Bree, ukaona na wewe instead of wewe usinishike. Mimi ni sister yako. Wewe uko like nishike vizuri sasa.
Mimi nampenda.
Breezy. Wow. You didn't feel kadidi? Haujaisikia mwili roho imeshtuka?
Mbona nishtuke na like ni msee ninapenda. Ni bwanangu.
So yake ni hivyo Yvonne na yangu ni hivyo Kyle. Slide yangu pia uone like.
Oh, it's on
the slide next.
Oh wow. Okay, now I understand. Now I get it. So you think because your names rhyme, you belong to each other, you belong together?
I think that because akitupa hizo majina juu hadi hatujaachana na miaka mingi, akitupa hizo majina alikuwa anajua Kenya anafanya.
Na alimpigia kuconfirm and I also told my mom, akaniambia yeah it's possible juu alienda hiyo period of time hiyo.
When you found out she's your sister,
I cried, nilishtuka sana.
After kushtuka ukamshika tena?
Nililia like yeye ndiye alinishika. Yeye ndiye alikuwa ananibembeleza.
So Bree is the man in this relationship?
No.
Considering unalia na kushika, wewe umeshuka lines like resources come. I told you, I warned you. So after kukushika wewe ukatulia ukasema muendelee.
Ndiye aliniambia like it's fine. Hadi mimi sisi wote it was a mutual agreement, tukasema tumependana for this long, tuko na so many similarities nini, goals nini, tukaambiana tu like tuendelee juu atukonga tunajua we are related before, we knew after.
Yeah, but when you know that okay, it's okay. Wacha nisi take sides. Wacha niendelee kukua very open-minded about this whole situation.
Plus, ini kitu yenye ina happen. These things happen. Like unaweza pata ina happen in other places. Hadi hapa unaweza pata pia kuna another people wenye wana date na wajui ni siblings.
No, kuna wale wanapitana na cousins wao.
Hiyo pia si ni family.
Hey bro. Sasa mimi na sister hey.
But tunajua Kenya ilifanya tuendeleni, we didn't grow up together. Ingekuwa grow up together ingekuwa awkward.
It's not a matter of growing up together. You share the same blood, you share the same father.
But different mothers.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Same father is the seed. The seed comes from the father, not the mother. The mother is the ovary. The seed comes from anyway. I'll not judge you. I'm not judging you. I'm just trying to paint a picture so that you see. So when that happened, until today, you've never thought of kumwacha because ni sister yako?
Siwezi mwacha.
Hujai feel kumwacha because ni brother yako?
Sijai feel.
Hivyo sasa ndio unajua ilikuanga true love. Juu hatukuachana even after kufind out.
Bado tuko pamoja strong na tuwezi achana.
Mbona Bree?
Tuwezi achana.
Young girl, wow. That is strong. Wow, okay. Now, let me see. Does your father know that his children are sleeping with each other?
Sasa kama ni deadbeat ashughuliki na yeye na ashughuliki.
Si deadbeat kwako, mind how you talk about your father.
Yeah, si deadbeat kwangu but hana shida. Kama hasemi, haongei, sasa nifanye nini?
So akiongea?
Akiongea siwezi kumwacha bado. Bado tutakaa tu pamoja. So haina haja.
Your mother,
my
does
mom
she support
knows.
this?
No, like I support fully but I support my decision. No. like anajua nilimwambia mimi mwenyewe plus aliona obvious.
Na date sister yangu.
Aliona yeye.
Does your mother know?
Yes.
Does she support it?
I support hivyo.
Ako tu lakini ya mind but kidogo. What do you like about your brother?
I like vile yeye ni msee caring kwangu. Kwangu mimi
You are the
naweza
sister. Da. do you guys care about your sister? Da. Okay. Continue.
napenda vile yeye ni msee caring.
Okay.
Msee like akona genuine love kwangu.
Okay.
And then tukisema hapo kwa mambo ya kitanda, he's very perfect at it. I'm very proud kusema hivyo.
Hii mvua ni kama inakuja. Yo! Wow! So he's the only boyfriend you've ever had?
Nimekuwa na wengine lakini yeye
Wengine you are 19.
Hapana, wale wa high school wa utoto.
But you guys slept together? Because you're saying kwa bed he's okay, that means you've tried others and you're realizing he's better than. And then also remember you're just 19. You have not even seen life. You've not met South African men. You've not met Nigerians. You've not met Egyptians. You've not met Chinese. Okay, to try Chinese hapo. That's all that you like about him. What do you like about her?
Okay, so Bree is not like any other person mwenye nimekuwa na yeye. Hawa wase wengine hawako hivyo like so caring. So nakuanga epileptic.
Wow.
Yeah. So naweza sema like Bree amekuwa hapo like for me always since day one. So kuna hii time nimepata like accident. Nikaumia both shoulders.
Accident aje, what happened?
Like gari tu hivyo like kagongwa.
Au mulipata accident kwa
Yeah.
Okay.
Hivi tu imekuwa ni last year ama ni hiyo time sasa like tukiwa tuna find out hivyo sasa like hizo mashida zote.
Okay.
So hii time like nime converse juu sikuanga na nimekuwa epileptic like imerudi saizi like nimekuwa university hivyo like hizo period zingine ikukua. So like nime kukua na hivyo like kupata hiyo accident like one day like na converse nimekuwa
How to read a very funny comment I've seen. Mtu anasema huyu atazima akiwa juu. Amezima akiwa. Unafikiria ni kufinish kumalo kumbe ni kudedi kudedi. Kumbe ni kufinish kudonjo. Kumbe na donjo eve.
like yangu hii happen hivyo.
Oh,
yangu iko
kwani epilepsy unakuwa epileptic na swag.
Like
Si epilepsy ile mimi najua ni ile ya
like yake anakuanga akiwa like anafikiria kitu ama ako na stress.
like ni kwa hivyo sasa ndio yangu inatokea hivyo. Juu saizi like niko treatment hivyo. So like one day nimeona kama nimeheal, nimetoa hizo arm slings ndio. One day zimenihapenia hivyo at 3 am na converse both shoulders like nika lose zikateremka zote like zika dislocate zote. Like Bree at 3 am anang'ang'ana na mimi kunipeleka kuita ambulance ya shule like nipeleke Thika. So like nasema like Bree is not like any other person.
Ingekuwa that's what your sister could have. It's okay.
No, but she loves me. Adi I think hiyo ndio time niapenia like ameng'ang'ana na mimi like for that long na si mara moja like akinipeleka nimemwambia like nasikia fani hivi at 4 am like ameamka mbio si kwanza kuuliza sijui nini hosi immediately. So like nampenda tu hivyo na tuko na
she's literally your night nurse.
Yeah, like she's everything to me hivyo.
Unapenda unaishi na nurse. So you like that she takes care of you.
Yeah, na tuko na like so many passions together, nini anachora, mimi na paint hivyo.
Yes, from the same dad. Duh. Like all these things is because you're siblings.
No, but like ananitekea sana like other nini kuliko wale wase nimekuwa nao previously
They
hivyo.
were not your blood.
No, but we were dating, so anafaa kuwa pia yeye hivyo.
You're 21. You've not experienced love. Bro, have you seen ladies from Swaziland? Eh? Have you seen shories from Mexico? Yani, venye demu Afrika ako lakini ako nayo tabia ya Kiafrika na kila kitu lakini sasa rangi ni ya sita au ni ya tao ngapi?
Au siwezi wa switch bado na Bree.
You're 21. Kuna watu wengi sana wanasema watawachana tu. Then takachi unasema imagine me. I was dating my sister. It's fine. We'll get there. So you like two things. That she likes the things you like and she takes care of you.
Yeah, and she loves me also.
And she loves you.
Like genuinely.
Okay, you've said the things you like about her. What do you love about her?
Caring.
She's
a good listener.
Okay.
And she loves me the way I love her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in everything you said, you've not said you love her eyes, but it's fine. Amuzionani sister like, yeah, we got the same eyes.
Atunanga hiyo relationship ya kuzoeana ya ati sis na bro. Si tunaendelea tu na relationship hivyo.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you love about him?
Okay. Mi tunapenda tu vile ako caring kwangu. Hiyo ndio tu kitu inanibambanga na yeye na ananipenda genuinely.
Okay.
Genuine love. Na hani cheat. Hiyo nayo niko sure.
Hakucheat?
Niko sure.
Yo! Tumwambie tusiwaambie. Hakucheat. And you love that hakucheat. Bro. Good stuff. Usimcheat. We. Ile kukuramba itakuramba. You know it's 21. Haya. Wacha tuachie hapo because love, this is called young love. Young love is normally very confused, disorganized, and you think that is mwisho wa mawazo. Have you ever been heartbroken?
Ndo nimeheartbreak what?
Okay, have you ever been heartbroken? Okay. So that break you mara ngapi? Double. Now you the love of your life na your sibling. Imagine uchungu umevunjwa roho na ndugu yako. Guy, ukienda ushago mnakutana siku ya Christmas. Aya. Question. What's his favorite food?
Yeye anapenda kula ugali.
Ay, chapo.
Ugali na chapo. Si nilikuwa na
Oh wow. What's her favorite meal?
Chapo pia.
Hai. We.
See what I mean? What's your favorite meal?
Mi nikipewa rice na kuku.
Rice kwa kuku. Wewe unafikiria ni chapo. But wewe favorite yako ni chapo, yeye anafikiria ni ugali. Haya. Ndio hiyo sasa mambo imeanza kuchemuka sasa. You've seen the reaction that guys took online. Number one, what made you guys come out and say we are sibling? Because mungenyamazia hii nini yenyu, your situationship, mungenyamazia. Why did you decide to speak out?
So kuna hii feeling yenye msi anasikianga ukisema kitu at least imekutoka, unaona?
Okay.
Alafu kuna
guilt. It's called guilt. That's a word you're
no,
looking
it's not
for.
guilt. Ati guilt imekutoka like hiyo tu like feeling ya relief hivyo.
Okay.
Alafu like come out na pia wase wengine wa kuwapea like courage. I know there are other people wenye wana date na ni siblings.
You are doing this thing to support us. So you came out so
No, na pia kuonyesha watu they are not in bad situations zenye wanadhania pia.
okay.
Na kushow watu it's not their fault, it's the dad's fault. Like not ours.
Si fault.
Yo, Kyle, let me give it to you 100, bro. Stop blaming your father for your promiscuity. Ni wewe ndio ni fisi unararua sister yako.
But sikuanga
your father
najua.
has nothing. Yeah, but when you found out you could have stopped. Your father has nothing.
But
to
we had already done the things that
which is okay. But now you become remorseful. Then you repent.
No,
then you
easy.
change your ways. But una feel hapana, nishaifanya maziwa yashamwagika. Tuendelee sasa, wacha tujaribu sasa switch position. Ombia sasa shika ceiling. Unasema watoto wamelaniwa nyinyi.
No, haiwezi juu hadi time ya kitambo like ukiona watu pia like walikuwa na date their own people.
Oh, mumeleta story ya Bible?
Yeah.
Munataka niwaitie Burale hapa?
Hapana.
Anaweza kuja juu hadi Lot. Unaweza kumbuka like kuna time period ya Lot wakiwa in the jungle. Lot alikuwa na daughters. Daughters ndio walimlalisha.
Kuona sana wewe.
Sinasema like vile ina happen.
Unajiita Lot. Sasa chumbi yako ndio ama ino mboga unaweka kwa chumbi.
So Lot alilala na watoke, daughters ndio alilala na Lot. Na wezi niambia ati alikuanga drunk, alipewa alcohol.
Wewe hujalewa bro.
Yeah.
Wewe uko sober, unafanya kitu umejua. Lot hapo amejua story because the daughters could not give birth and there were no other men.
Hadi uko umelewa aje, hauwezi like lala na your own daughters. Hiyo ni kujifanya, ulikuwa unataka.
No, basically Lot alirepiwa. If you look at the situation, alileweshwa then wakamchangamkia.
Aje sasa. It's not even possible.
What's not possible?
Ati ukumelewa sana alafu obviously ulikuwa unataka ndio maana ukacommit hiyo stuff.
It's fine.
Adam walikuanga wawili wakazaa watoto. Kwani unataka kusema like God aliwaletea daughters? Their own sisters.
Abraham alikuwa cousin ya Sarah.
Yaani mpaka mumefanya research kusupport your situation. Aya, why did you come out to talk about this thing? And it was nicely private thing vizuri?
Sikatai ilikuwa private thing but mi nilifeel tu like tunafaa tu address. Juu hata mi nasikia unajua kuna hiyo feeling.
It's called guilt. I've just told you.
Hiyo sasa hiyo feeling. So like nikamwambia tu like tuseme tu hii kitu tu ni kitu private lakini sasa sisi tukaamua tu isikuwe private.
So when you said it made you feel good?
Yeah,
Yes.
mi nilifeel kama itamfikia like nimuongeleshe through hiyo na nimuonyeshe I'm dating like his daughter, unaona?
Wow. So you are doing it to hurt your father?
Like wase like wanadhania hivyo but si hivyo, unaona?
But umesema ulikuwa unataka igetie babako ajue you are dating the daughter.
Yeah, ndio.
Basically you're trying to prove a point to your dad.
But si ati unajua like watu wanaweza ichukulia ka revenge but I wasn't even revenge, unaona? Jo angetaka pia angekataa.
She's 19 bro. If you dated for 2 years that means ulianza kudate akiwa 17. Ama my math is wrong. Mulianza ukiwa 17. So ulikuwa unapita na underage.
Si ameingia campus.
We? Ni conversation hii inanipatia baridi. Watu wanasema chapa hawa watoto. Mtu anisaidia na belt. Like you guys are children. Wow. Hata sijui ni wa show. And you feeling okay, are you planning to have children?
Yes.
Unataka watoto ngapi?
Wawili.
Unataka watoto ngapi?
Hiyo tutaongelea tukifika hapo.
Are you guys planning to do like a wedding? Harusi?
Yeah.
Ama ni come stay forever?
Nini? Wedding. Car like normal people.
So who will walk you down the aisle?
Someone different from
Ama you guys are not seen that far?
like we'll reach there.
Sasa tukifika
You stay out of
hapo,
this conversation. Yes. Bree, Songa karibu, we need to talk. You need someone to walk you down the aisle on your wedding day. And there's no greatest gift a lady will ever want than their father walking them down the aisle on their wedding day. Your father is his father. They are not talking because it's deadbeat to him. So is your father going to walk you down the aisle? Think about it. Ama your father will not, so you'll not achieve that dream as every other woman would want to. Okay, assume it's not your father walking down the aisle. Your mother will be at the wedding.
Yeah.
Your mother will be at the wedding. And the father? So you will not want to invite your father at the wedding, but would you want to invite your father at the wedding?
He's not my dad.
I will.
That's why I'm using the word father. He's your father. He fathered you. The dad part, you are your dad, but he fathered you. So, would you want to have your father and your dad at the wedding?
I would,
But you'll support
but I will still support him because
your husband.
he's my husband.
Okay. Ukipanga kumuoa utapeleka mahari wapi bro? Bro, you're 21. You are not seen. Utapeleka mahari? Unajua unapelekea babako mahari? Na babako atakusaidia kuchanga hiyo mahari. Umpelekee?
Hapana.
Okay, utapeleka mahari wapi?
Kwa Masake.
Na Masake amelewa na nani?
Grandfather. I'm a grandfather.
But who receives bride price?
Not the father.
Not the you. Umeoa before?
Eh?
Umeipelekana kulipa mahari before? Okay. Mimi nimeshindikana hapa. When you came out and people picked it the way they picked it, how did you guys feel? Because do you have people who are supporting your relationship?
Yes.
Yeah, so a few people.
A few.
Yeah.
People you know personally ama online.
Online.
Online na
Sema go, yes, Peter na brother yako. Yeah. Peter na sister yako kama ni mali safi. That's what people are telling me online. Because me, I'm going through the comments here. Ati waprove kwa kamera sasa wakikisi wewe huyu ni nani? Anonymous. No wonder you are anonymous. Where this in clean program na Pastor Burale yako in the periphery. So
kuna watu wamekaa out hadi kwa comments wakisema wanaweza penda tukikuwa tumekufa. Hadi ana message anaandika I wish you were dead.
wow.
you are the devil's children. You are the devil's children.
You are the devil's children.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Na kuna watu wanakuja like in support wanasema I support you fully. I love nini, you are they are the best couple I've ever seen.
Best couple? You guys came out a week ago. Best couple. Bro, we've seen couples. DJ Moses said, yeah, Pastor Nanina Omba, whatever, we've seen couples.
Like
Ambare and Obinna, we've seen couples. Lazima nijipex. Wow. So guys are saying the people are supporting the people who are going against.
Yeah.
Kwanza the first time tukienda live.
Yeah.
Tulikuanga na about 1,000 people kwa live.
1,000 people made a live TikTok.
Yeah. Na account ilikuanga about 1k ndio ilikuanga account yenye after tulikuwa account ya pili I think. Yeah, hiyo nyingine ilikuwa imebaniwa na watu kureport video. So hiyo nyingine mpya like people walikuanga 1,000 kwa live.
Mulikuwa live mkifanya nini?
Sasa watu walikuwa wanataka kujua hiyo story like further to explain poa juu kwa video hatuku explain like hivyo poa kabisa.
Okay.
So tulikuwa tunajibu like questions kwa live. Yeah. So hapo sasa ndo ulikuwa unapata like very hateful comments. Zingine unapata some of your ex friends wana create hizi pseudo accounts bas kuwatusi na kureport accounts hivyo sasa. Yeah. Na hawakuanga wanaelewa the story sasa. But saizi vile at least watu wamepungua kwa live wenye wanataka kujua nini na inaendelea au like wako understanding na watusi hivyo sana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bree, what do you feel when people start insulting you guys? All the negative comments, how does that make you feel?
Me personally, mimi ni dem. Sasa nasikianga vibaya hadi saa zingine nalianga tu hivyo ovyo ovyo. Nasikianga vibaya ndani ya roho yangu juu mimi sikupenda kwangu. Mimi nilijipata kwa hii situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you Kai?
Yeah, like mimi like hadi huwa sishughuliki na negative comments but kuna some zenye zio ni hurt juu watu wako understand. Wanadhania kuna watu walikuwa wanasema hadi ati nilikuwa najua ni sister yangu na mimi nikaamua ni commit incest nikiwa najua, but that's not the case. Sikuwa najua. Hao ni watu wenye kwanga wanaelewa story.
Okay.
Yeah, but mimi we ni hurt hivyo as much as you I'm hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, because hao tu ni watu wako nyuma tu ya Infinix na Itel wakiwa na comment hizo tu vitu za upuzi. Hasi watu wa
ako na right ya kubutusi. Umesema tu ni watu wa iPhone na nini? Kama ako na iPhone ako na right.
Ana right.
Ana right. How do you feel when you see her broken because of negative comments?
I feel bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel really bad cause najua mimi ndo pia like as in too, I feel bad, siwezi explain but okay. Na feel like really bad juu nampenda na staki like I feel yo unajua mimi like mimi ni boy so ni hurt sana but yeye ni dem like ako so emotional. Me emotional niko ni mtu tu mmoja peke yake.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you do know that the situation you're having is called incest. Bree, you know that? Kyle, you know that?
Yeah, I know.
But umesema nayo.
Yeah.
Kufa gari kufa driver.
Yeah. Hadi kwa bio nilikuanga nimeandika.
Kwa bio?
TikTok, but nilitoa.
Uliandika nini?
Let us burn like Sodom and Gomorrah.
Let us burn like Sodom and Gomorrah. Mnajua nyinyi mnaenda moto ya jehanamu?
Tunajua.
Ishatuendi kai.
Tunajua.
So Bree umejua unaenda jehanamu. Huyu ajui. Unaenda mbinguni.
Mimi najua like Jesus alikuwa understanding. Ni mtu
Jesus alikuwa understanding.
Yeah. Ni mtu very understanding.
Jesus is very understanding.
Yeah. Na hawezi yeka like naona scene yenye tunafanya na mtu mwenye ana commit the tiniest sin tuko all the same.
Tuko the same.
Yeah. So every day tu unafaa tu like kurepent na kusema mko mnajua though.
Yo.
Alafu unasema tu hivyo na God is very forgiving.
So you're doing it because God is very forgiving.
Yes, God.
Anampenda.
Bree,
tuliambiwa kwa Bible. I must prove it. Yes.
Continue, Bree.
Kwa Bible watu wasameheane sijui how many times how many. So God ata forgive too.
So mnafanya because God ata forgive too. Let me give you an example. Mimi sahi niende home. Nipate my son. He is turning 14 on next month on the 8th. Amepasua TV. Nimewaka nikanunua kwa screen nikaweka hapo. For them and for me. Nipate amepasua hiyo TV because dad is a forgiving dad. Dad atani forgive too. Ni forgive ninunue TV nyingine niweke hapo. Then nirudi the following day nipate amefanya the same thing because dad is a that nigga dead. That nigga dead and buried. So use the same example on God. So umefanya blana ndio mkagundua nyinyi brother and sister before going God you are forgiving, forgive us, will never repeat it. Lakini uko zile God forgive us but ni kufinish kumalo. Anapenda TikTok. Then tomorrow again God. We came yesterday ni sisi the siblings. You remember us? Bado tuko site. Mambo ni live. Mpaka mpate watoto and you feeling God akinyima na take God for granted. Unatumia Mungu vibaya. Unajua
kenye watu waeleweni kenye vile siwezi muacha like niende like another girl like mwenye nitaanza kukoti hivi kudate.
Brother, you're 21. Why are you talking like you're 50?
Si hivyo like watu hawezi elewa like sijui nini niko but feeling yenye niko nao towards her ni ngumu sana like ni muache for real. Like girls was sahi this era like this age.
Girls was sahi bro, you're 21. I repeat. I am allowed to say girls was sahi. I'm 33. I got no woman. I'm trying to find somebody. I'm allowed to say, hey, madam wa saizi wamechange. Why? Because
na mbona huwezi chukua yoyote? Si unaona unatafuta the right one.
But si sister yangu. She's the right one lakini nakai huko. Na hao magaidi wengine. In fact, boys even beat other people wakijua sana kati ya sister yako because you are protecting her. That is territory that that is holy. Wow.
Sijakataa but sasa unajua like si hatukuja grow pamoja ile tupate inaitwa aje ile kuzoeana. Tumekuja kupatana tu campus.
Sasa unaipiga tu because amu grow pamoja.
Sikuanga najua.
Basi unajua.
Wafu.
Ama bado hujui?
Yeah, najua.
Tukuamshe wake up, hello.
Yeah, sasa najua but ile like kumwacha like ati nijaribu hadi mi like tukiwa kwa in a relationship nilimwambianga before tujue, si ndio? Nilimwambianga she'll never find someone like me, na mimi nikamwambia na mimi I accept the fact that I'll never find someone like you before tujue. Anaweza nini hapa, ni ukweli nilimwambia hivyo na najua.
Bree, let me tell you something. Let me bust your bubble. So tukimit new love, sisi wote au magaidi wote unaona wamekaa hapo washapenda not once not twice na washakuwa heartbroken at some point. Una meeting mtu unasema this is the one. When you remember, if I remember first heartbreak and my second and my third one about 2 years ago, kwanza my third one I was like this is the person, like I would lay down my life for that person. But hile kiboko nilitandikwa. Ushasikia ile kanyaga shingo bado napumua. Roho ikakarangwa hivi kama wet fry mzuri. Munaona kama ikuji. So you believe you're gonna stay with him for the rest of your life. Unajua the internet never forgets.
Yeah. Najua.
You believe you're not gonna cheat on this woman.
Nope.
You believe you're going to do right by her for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Bro, you stay in Juja. Ujenge USIU. Wacha nini kutembeze. Bro, wewe nikikupeleka pale TRM hapo nikwambia haya bro tukaa hapa for 1 hour. Wewe hata nisikupeleke mbali, nikupeleke sasa nyuma ya TRM mall hapo kwa Nigeria au sasa wash. Uone mtu amekuja hivi apita anasema brother, what you want on you? Choma money. Wewe bado umekazana mchoraji. Okay, what I'm trying to say is this. I'm trying to bring in a light moment. What I'm trying to say is this. You guys have made permanent decisions on temporary situations. You desired each other, you liked each other, you dated, you found out your brother and sister. Then you've decided for the rest of our life you're going to be here with them. But there's so much out there. You've not even set up your career, man, so that you can take care of whoever woman you will love or whatever. You've not prepared yourself and hata mjamaliza shule, si ndio? Which year?
Fourth year.
Fourth year uko? Second year. Bro, you guys have not even traveled. You've not even seen life, but you've already decided, you've said, hino mwisho wa mawazo, tumekwama hapa. Haya, ile timu watawachana tu. Mungoje, munaona mkiwachana? Hamuoni mkiwachana. What do you think can make you leave her?
Nothing.
You? Akicheat? Akicheat?
Aezi.
Bro, never ever.
Zee, but mi namjua.
CK, ulijua ex wako, si ndio? Ulijua ex wako? Did you ever think she would cheat? Ama atakuacha? Exactly. Bro, you're 21. Hawa ni wazee. CK pala kwa 54. Wow. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. Never decide for the other party. My understanding of love is about you. Never decide love based on the other person's emotions or ideologies. Love is about giving. You love somebody because of how you can take care of them. You want to make them better. You want to be there for them. You want to protect them. You want to provide for them. Whether they stay with you or no is entirely up to them. Because bro, you will love someone to the moon and back. Bro, umseki tutakufanyia utakativi chini unajiangalia what you said you loved me. Hapo ndo zote you see? So don't decide for her. You know why? Because anaishi Juja na amezaliwa Ruiru.
But we stay together.
That's the whole point. You stay together where? In Juja. Na umelelewa wapi? Ruiru. Umekuja samaki. So first time, si ndio?
Yeah, first time pia.
Umeenda Dubai? Umeenda Diani? Umefika Diani? Umeenda Zanzibar? Umeenda Uganda? You get my point, bro?
Yeah.
what's the farthest place you've gone from Juja?
Travel.
Umetravel?
Yeah.
Out of the country? Oh, we're na basi hivi. Oh, then you think you've traveled. Bro, you guys have not seen people. You've not met men. You've not met women. Bro, utakuwa mitiwa sio kwa ni sapa Bree ilikuwa naona nini kwa sister yangu. Mbona kwanza nasema ule brother yangu surely. But it's fine. I will not be the judge. I'm not God. I'm just trying to paint a picture as my younger brothers and sister. You see the idea of what I'm trying to push. People are really pushing here. Call the parents, call the parents. Now that's what's trending here. Call the parents, call the parents. Do you want me to call your parents?
No, unajua,
Yeah.
I want people to understand that tukikuja na hii kitu,
Yeah.
our parents work. Pia wako na kazi. For my mom, she works a 9 to 5, unaona. So like workmates wakiweza jua,
Okay.
like wanaweza stress na hizi vitu, hizi vitu. And my mom, like, she's the only person that I depend on.
Okay.
Sina mtu mwingine. So like my mama akiweza shikwa na stress hivyo, like akue fired. Tunajua like hadi pia boss anaweza kuwa ako hivi anze, sina mtu mwingine wa kudepend on. So that's why like napendanga ku keep my mom's life secret hivyo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sawa. So we've had it. Guys, please understand, we can't call the parents. Then also, I would also not support calling the parents because a child is independent from the parent. You can be a pastor and you'll raise a child and end up kuwa mwizi. Unaweza kuwa mwizi and you raise a child and end up kuwa pastor. Sometimes you do your best as a parent, but when kids get to over 18, they make certain decisions that don't define you as a parent. Even though there are some parents who, their children are actually, an apple does not fall far from the tree. You know, but some of them as a parent, unaweza jaribu lakini mtoto anageukanga tu. You see, so it has nothing to do with the parents. That's why we're talking to them and they're grown-ups. She's 19, he's 21. Okay? Who pays the bills?
We both share.
Second year.
Ndio.
Anakusaidia kulipa bills.
Si tunashare.
Fourth year mna share.
Yeah.
So mna share kama nani analipa rent?
My mom.
Okay, mnaishi kwa nyumba ya nani?
Nyumba moja
Ya ni ya nani?
ni yetu wote. Like mimi
Nani
nilikuwa
alimove in?
tuli move in like hapo like
Or
same place.
together.
Yeah,
Kutoka kwa bedsitter yako akatoka kwa yake.
Tuka move in.
Ingia kwa
Like,
2 bedroom. Okay, sawa, bedsitter basi. Muka move kwa 1 room.
yeah.
Yenye iko na kitchen ndani.
Yeah.
Iko na choo ndani. Kama choo iko. Aya. So, mamako anatuma rent.
Yeah.
Unalipa rent. So is your mother taking care of you?
Yeah.
Mamako anatuma nini?
Rent pia.
Na nyumba ni moja. So actually parent yako ni ya pombe na jaba.
Sasa si vitu kama food. Lazima like tuvae nguo tukae vizuri like.
Okay. Upige mouth shoulder ni nini naweza ona.
Yeah.
Upige nguo za Arsenali. Yaani Arsenali zikizwa wanatandika watu lakini pia umeshika zitako na. You're living by the name. Tunasema Gunners. Gunners forever. You're ndo Manchester naona but it's fine. Okay. Who cooks?
Both of us. Like
Mnapikiana?
yeah, mi pia najua kupika.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is a spendthrift? Nani ana discipline ya kuspend though?
Yeah.
Nani mlevi?
Me don't drink.
Ni bangi tu. Wewe unapiga pombe mara bangi. Akibrish wali. Sasa wewe ukikunywa yana kubeba. We. Haya. Sasa before we wrap up this session, kama kuna any question that is burning and you want to ask them, andika hapa so that I can get to ask them, because I also decided to invite Pastor Burale, your coach, or what does it mean? Pastor Robert Burale, your coach and friend. Yeah, ule mwenye suti zake zinakuwa on point. Yeah, that guy, I decided to invite him so at least he can also shed light on this situation. Pia kama kuna any other questions, now let me bring someone who's sane, well informed, na pia is a man of God and is our friend. Akuji kutubash, anakuja kupaint a picture so at least we can see. So Burale is also here, but before I excuse them, so niweke Burale hapa, any other question that atibangi ndio inawasumbua. Oh yeah. Una believe ni bangi? Ni bangi inawasumbua? Ni mapenzi? Tasema I don't believe them. Bridget, even me, I also don't believe them. But yeah, wako sawa. That is, so it means some mom's colleagues don't know him. Yeah, there's some parents who hide their children, you don't know them completely. And some do. Call the ex. Why would I call the ex? Come on, man. Why would I call the exes? How do they fall in this situation? Yeah, ni siblings wao. Okay, umaide sister yako mwingine?
Hai.
Umaipita na brother yako mwingine? You too? Okay, yeah, you get the drift. Aya, kama kuna question, will their children call them mom and dad or uncle and auntie? Oh wow. Guys, below the belt.
Mom and dad.
Okay. Ushago watapelekana wapi? Hiyo tulishauliza. Watch the interview. They should be aware of legal ramifications in their jurisdiction as incest laws vary by region. By the law ya Kenya inasema incest watu wanafungwa. Sijui because kidogo
Tungekuwa tumeshatafutwa tukafungwa.
Mshatafutwa?
Nasema tungeshakuwa tumetafutwa.
No, hajafika tu place inafaa ifike. Brace for impact. Ukikuwa akishuali guys, that's a dirty question. Ukikuwa juu ukimcheki unaona unajiona. Yeah, that one usijibu hata hiyo. Mtoto wao atajita kazi. Guys, come on. Oh my god. Ati mshambiwa hawezi kisa hapo tumia. Yeah, hawezi kisa hapa. Wafanye DNA tuone dada anasemaje. We already had that conversation. Watch the interview from the beginning, you'll have that one as well. So atapeleka babake dawari. Yeah, we already had that conversation as well. Ati Obinna, you're an upcoming lawyer. This is against the law. Okay. Incest is indeed punishable by law. Hao watachana bado wanacheza kalongo. I also think the same way, by the way. Personally, I think ni utoto tu. Kuna ka utoto bado kana wasungu. 21 na 19. They've not seen life. By 26. Bro, life itakuwa matandiko, utakuwa unaangalia brother yako like sasa huyu. Anyway. Obinna waunganishe na therapist. Do you guys feel you need a therapist?
No.
Mtaki therapist? Mnataka tu ni priest wa join. Haya. These children are mad. Honesty, ukiwasikiza the way of thinking. Okay. All right. Kuna watu wamekuja hapo wanasema bado kidogo. We might think it's a laughing matter, whereas these kids need serious counseling. That is true. That one I actually agree. Personally, I feel you guys need an intervention. This is a criminal offense. Nipewe namba huyo dem. Wewe nimekwambia wote utanyang'anywa. Haya, ilianza tu hivi. Stop mention. Section 20 that deals with incest by male person says that a man who commits incest by liable to imprisonment for a term not less than 10 years. Wow, watu wameweza kuquote constitution. Unataka kuona brother wako akaenda kwa jela for 20 years? Think about it, Bree. It's a decision you'll have to make. Are they born again? No, clearly. Hawa ni waja. Rastafari, leave it. Yeah. Ati huyo ndio. Okay. Hiyo ndio amefanya Arsenal tunapigwa. Oh yeah. Tuambie wateme jaba. Watafutie the Pluto wa sanitize. They are still young. I would love to see that. Okay. They are confusing brotherly love with relationship or lovers. That part I agree. I actually think you guys are confusing. You know there are too many types of love, eh? You guys love really a brother and a sibling. When I confuse a love, sasa move kwa the other part, which is fine. Nimerealize nyinyi hamuna maswali za maana. This guy initially said that he's afraid of stressing mom. This means that he's aware that he's doing wrong. Obinna talked to them like a big pro. He should protect his sister. I've been doing that for the last 1 hour. What have you been watching? You're 21. I feel you should be protecting her like a sister. She's a bit lost. She's 19. And then you started when she was 17.
Ako like independent. Ako na own independent mind na pia unaweza muuliza hizo swali.
Independent mind?
Yeah.
Naona tu sister yangu mdogo. We? Do you know I'm doing a show, it's called My Woman. It's premiering in May. I'm looking for a woman. So people came for audition. Do you know how many 21-year-olds came? And do you know how many are dismissed? All of them. Walikuwa mtu anakata body size, wengine nini anaongea inafika, but how old are you? 21. I'm just like, you gotta go to the left, because 21 is still a child, man. Like, but it's fine. It's not my decision, it's your decision to make. I will leave that one for you. The girl is feeling guilty. Are you feeling guilty? Wacha nikuulize Bree. Kuna times zingine ukangi tu chini peka yako ujite kama mkutano unasema yenyewe, this thing that I'm doing naona kidogo. Do you have those moments? You have those moments. But you just anakwambia don't give up, let's continue. Yeah.
Sasa mimi mwenyewe ni like nilishindwa like kumwacha. Nilishindwa.
Umeshindwa kumwacha juu unaogopa utamhurt, ama unashindwa kumwacha juu unaogopa utajihurt?
Ninaogopa nitajihurt na nitakuwa nimeruin what we had. Juu nampenda.
Wow. Haujai meet some other men ukaangalia uko like, oh, huu ni mali?
Sasa sishughuliki na wao.
Huh?
Sishughuliki.
But unaona.
But sishughuliki.
Have you ever met some shorties you're like, huyu kidogo anakaa mali?
Sasa but tabia yake.
So how do you know tabia when you just see someone on the
You
road?
can see a girl like na umjali like uone everything about her.
No, bro, if people would look at women like that and judge them, that's how people go wrong. Like you look at a woman who has tattoos all over and piercings, you'll think she's like an ashawo, and probably that's the best woman you'll find. Because some people are they hide behind personalities. For example, if someone sees Bree now, she has a piercing on her nose, the way amejipaka hivyo ameweka miwani yako na madreadlock, ngine mama anasema, "Eh, huyu alishapotea kitambo." Na labda she's a little bit rough around the edges, but she's a sweet soul in the inside. Ama mtu akuangalia unaona umechora kondo za like, "Uni bad boy." Na kumbe the reason why Bree is with you because you are this other kind person that people don't know. So perceptions really confuse people. Supposed to think about it, okay? Food for thought. Personally, I don't support your relationship because I feel you are, I have kids. I can't imagine. My kids are from different moms, okay? I have 3 baby mamas. I have 4 kids. I'm just imagining my son. I'm gonna kill those people. Those people, and they know. Like, how would I take it? We share the same dad but different. What do you mean? It's the same seed. You're my seed, you're my seed, you're my seed. So I would not support it for them. I would not support it for you or any other person. Not even cousins. I know people play those games when kalongolongo ni wadogo, whatever. I will not support it. But you're grown-ups, you make your own decision. Okay? You've seen what people are doing. This is what I would tell people. Guys, they are a bit lost, but they are children. Be kind. You cannot tell them you wish they are dead. Which other negative comments have you gotten?
You are the devil's children.
Sauti kidogo?
You are the devil's children.
You are the devil's children.
I just wish mkufe tu amfai kwa mkiishi.
I wish mkufe.
Nini ingine unasema?
Sijui mtazaa mtoto, sijui anakaa, sijui alien.
Mtazaa mtoto anakaa alien. Kuja nile kitu ya Megamind. Yeah. So this is what I would say. There's nobody who's a devil's child. We are all children of God. But the devil is also working overtime. That's what you need to know. He's also trying to recruit people on his side. So there's nobody who's a devil's child. People lose direction kidogo, but kidogo along the way, they figure it out, they learn. We all learn from our mistakes. And if someone else does not make a mistake, others like us, we cannot learn. So be kind. Support them with love. Give them positive criticism. Kusema, we wish you are dead. Okay, let me ask you a very simple question. Their siblings, they are dating. How does that affect your life? You get? Stoicism. Stoicism. Anything that is beyond your control is none of your business. This is within my control. So I've sat with them, I've called them, we've spoken about it, then Pastor Burale will talk, they'll be here, they'll listen. If they want to pick something, maybe, we tried. But hatuwezi wapiga, they are grown-ups. So even you, something beyond your control, they are not your brother and sister, they are not your children. Positive criticism, kwa tukana does not change what is. She believes she's in love. He believes he's in love. Maybe they've never experienced any other type of love. Maybe they will. Maybe they will not. He missed a father figure in his life, father's direction and everything. Maybe if the dad was present, this would not happen. That's why all the time I always talk to men. Try. I know it's not easy. If you have a baby mama, you have a child, try and be in that child's life till death do you part. Why? Number one, the child did not write any letter for you to give back to them. Secondly, if you are a father and you're not in the child's life, nakwambia watoto wanakuwa tu wamechanganyikiwa. Something just happens unless the mother is very strict and very strong. Her personality is out of this world. That's why unapata umeza kimtu wako hapo whatever. So as every man try, it's not be easy with baby mamas, I know, but try and be there, because if that gentleman would have been there, this could not have happened, because you guys could be playing together with your children. You could have met each other the way my kids do, and probably the way they're saying, we were not together when you're growing, we didn't even know, so there is not that bond of sibling, whatever. It could have been. Okay? Bro, you okay? Pass it over. You can hug him. It's gonna be fine, bro. We'll see. We'll try and get you a dad figure. Burale is here. I'm here. We'll try and see. However, you know, it might not be easy, but we'll try and get that father figure in your life at least, to try and support and give direction on which way what is going. Okay, Bree, stay strong. Naona wewe uko roho juu mbaya sana. Where uliangi? When the good vibes and inshallah. Okay. I've seen we have a lot of people who are stigmatizing the situation, bashing them and everything. Let's try and give them support with love and everything. Then we'll figure this out together eventually, if it's meant to happen, because what's meant to happen eventually happens. Okay? Is there anything you want to add? Or you want to say? Or you want to ask? Bro, anything?
Like where people can get us. Like,
Okay.
so if you're trying to look for us on TikTok, you can find us at Kyle and Brianna. On Instagram, filthy_Kyle. That's filthy with the one. And
Filthy?
Yeah.
Like filthy? Why would you call yourself? Come on, bro.
Filthy Kyle.
No.
Filthy with the
Are
one.
you filthy? But do you believe what you're doing is filthy?
No, it's just a username.
Why using a username called filthy? You know, the things you say, the power of the mouth, that's a spell you're casting on yourself. Change that name immediately. Call yourself any other name. Don't ever say negative things to yourself. Never use negative example, negative jokes. Okay, Bree? Guiding. You can't call yourself filthy. No. Okay? So change it. Cool?
Yeah.
So we'll change that one, and then they do painting. They do very amazing artwork. They are into art. If you want to purchase their pieces of art, at least walipe rent. Then walipe lawyer waachane. And they will realize support that one. So let me excuse you guys because I'm wrapping up this episode. I just want to wrap up with some wise counsel with Coach Burale, because my next guest is already here. That is Mwalimu Rachel. Yes, Mwalimu Rachel is in the building. We're supposed to start with her at 8 sharp. Alafu Kyle akaanza kulia. Sasa Kyle ameanza kulia hapa sasa niko sasa Kyle, man. Kyle, we are the guys. Come on, man. Alafu Bree pia anamwambia nini aje unachoma. Yeah. So we'll keep talking, then we'll see what happens. But I want you guys to sit somewhere here so you can listen to the coach. Coach Burale, songea hapa kidogo. CK, let's give Burale a microphone so at least tuendelee na this conversation. Play for me the nini, the ad for Samaki, so they can see where we are. Then by the time we're coming back like this, tutakuwa Mike Burale ameketi hapa. We conclude on this. Alrighty. So we are back. We are still here at Samaki on Othaya Road in Kileleshwa. We're just having a conversation with siblings who are in love with each other. They even moved in together. 19-year-old, 21-year-old, they're in campus, they're in JKUAT, and they believe they love each other and they believe they are meant to stay and they are still going to... We wacheni kushikana. But now I've decided to add a professional into this conversation so he can conclude. So atupatie the final closing, because me, I'm not a professional counselor. I'm not a professional man of God, even though mimi na Mungu tuko tight. Kama kifuniko ya gas. So, let's hear it from the coach and friend Robert Burale. Mambo bro?
Salama sana.
Bwana asifiwe.
Amen, amen.
Karibu.
It's good to be here.
Hakuna hata siku naweza kupata off guard nipate umeparara kidogo?
Leo ndio off guard.
Oh! Oh, this is your off guard.
Yeah.
Mimi leo ni Sunday best. Naona leo niko hapa kidogo.
Unajaribu?
I'm learning. You know my teacher, sindio?
Of course.
You know who I'm stealing style from.
You're doing very well.
And that person is in the periphery. We don't want to mention names. On point, kama suti za Burale.
Hallelujah.
You inspire me a lot. I've always told you.
Yes, sir.
On air and off air.
Yes, sir.
I've gotten my style, my fashion, my confidence from you and other gentlemen.
Thank you.
Karibu.
Asante.
I saw the story of this, the two siblings. I was intrigued. I was like, okay, let me call them. We have a conversation.
Right.
But I was like, I don't want to have a conversation with them, so it just looks like I'm bashing them. Let me also bring a professional and also a man of God and a friend and a coach to guide us through. You are seated right here. You've had the conversation.
Right.
Please, the floor is yours. Mimi sina maswali.
Number one, we need to be sure it is a true story.
Okay.
It sounds very far-fetched.
Okay.
But we live in a world that these things are happening.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I need to be sure that they share the same father.
Okay.
But crazier things have happened.
Okay.
If it's true, I don't agree with it.
Okay.
And 21 and 19,
Yeah.
it's too young. They're at an age where they're very good people. I can tell they just need guidance.
Yeah, yeah.
But they are at an age where they don't know what they want. A girl matures from 24. The front part of the brain, which is the place for judgment, from 24. She's 19. At 21, the boy is trying to figure himself out. And I don't want him to come on air, and I know he's hurting, and that's also another angle of parents. But at 21, you shouldn't come on air to bash your father.
Okay.
Right? Why am I saying that? If you're mature enough to unzip your trouser to have sex, then that means you're calling yourself to a higher standard of reasoning. I don't know what the father did. Evidently says an absent father.
Yeah.
But children should understand, before they make any judgments, they should know what really happened between the father and the mother.
Sure.
Yes, there's some men who just abscond, don't take responsibility, but there are men who are bad-mouthed by their exes.
Yeah.
So you point the man to be a wicked man, and maybe the man had tried. But let's go to this place where this is true. I want them to decide that this is the last interview they'll ever do.
Okay.
They don't need publicity now. They need help. They need counseling. They need prayer and a few slaps.
Munasikia?
Because they are good
ready.
people.
Yeah.
I can tell they are very good human beings.
Yeah.
And sometimes if you don't discipline them a little bit, then another 10 years, because let me tell you the truth, they will not get married. This is just an excitement that will end. It will end as soon as, just the way the Arsenal title hopes ended. It's that quick.
Huyo boy ni fan wa Arsenali. Usimpige
That's another
twice.
problem.
Usimpige twice. 1 minute. Let me adjust this one right here.
Am I too dark?
No.
Oh.
It's hapo iko sawa.
Right.
Hapo iko sawa.
So I do believe they don't need publicity. They need to be in the four walls of an office, being cancelled. They need to go back to where things went wrong. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The gentleman needs to go and have a conversation with God and his father. There has to be reconciliation. because there is a lot of pain in this young boy.
Yeah, I've
all right?
noticed
There's a lot
the
of
same.
pain.
I've seen,
That's the
yeah,
honest truth.
Yeah.
And they also need to have a conversation with their mothers, because there's a problem if their mothers are aware that they are dating and they're just saying,
okay
do
with
you?
it. Yeah.
So that also takes me back to what I call the new age kind of parenthood. When a child gets to 16, you are never supposed to be friends with your child. And that's where parents go wrong. At 16, you're not supposed to be friends. If a child from the age of 16 calls you, oh, my friend, you as a parent must check yourself out. There are seasons of parenthood. To be a commander-in-chief of the armed forces, to be a counselor, to be a friend, to be strict. At 16, there's too many things happening in this generation. So that's not the time to say, this is my friend, this is my friend. So I have a problem that the father absconded, would want to know why, but he needs to quickly get back to his son and have a conversation with the son, because there is no healing.
There's no
And
closure.
no. And what they are going through is not love.
Oh, wow.
Is not love. What they're doing, they are using each other as a painkiller. And at some point, the headache will stop. And if they're not careful, they'll now resent each other. Then they bring problems in the larger family.
And there will already be like a child involved now.
Yeah, so at 20, I pray that there will be no child. And I'm glad they're here.
Yeah.
Young man, zip your trouser. Do not have sex with your sister. And even if she wasn't your sister, you are too young to have sex. 19, young girl, you have not matured. This is the time to watch things like Cartoon Network. Young man, this is the time to be crying about Arsenal misbehaving. Not you going in a bedroom and removing your trouser. I'm speaking as a big brother. I have a child your age. You understand? Actually, I'm speaking as a father. So I'm telling you in love. And telling somebody something in love does not mean you tell them what they want to hear. You may not like what I am saying. But 5 years from today, you may say, thank God that Luya man spoke to us. And then you come here and say, to follow us. Is it a business? Are you looking for followership in this crazy situation? That follow us on filthy.com, whatever filthy it is. That should not be the case. And I want you to know, if I were you, bring down that so-called account. Filthy.something. Secondly, this is not a badge of honor that you go on air to say the way you're in love with your sister. You should be crying, asking for help. I would want to know, because patterns never lie. I would want to know father, grandfather, great-grandfather. And I can bet my bottom dollar, if this story is true, there is something that they are fighting that is beyond them. That is why I cannot entirely blame them. But then again, please, do not come on national platform. This is a huge platform, and bash your parent. Give honor to your father and your mother, and it shall be well with you, and you shall have a long life. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, to you 19-year-old girl, please, young girl, you still have a future. This is the time, try to experiment with which lipstick you like, which hairstyle you like. Not now saying that I'm making a home. But I would also want privately to talk to your parents, because I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
But before we just bash these young people, there is, and I'm sorry, I'm going to call it as it is, Obinna.
Okay.
There is some nonsense that is called new age kind of parenthood.
Wacha mtoto afanye venye anataka.
You know?
Come support.
And even sometimes mothers dress more skimpily than their daughters, wanting to belong.
Yeah.
We need to go back to where the village raised the children. If I met your daughter misbehaving, I will not call you for permission.
Nyorosha eh.
I will nyorosha, bring her to your house, and nyorosha in my presence to almost support the discipline I've meted upon her. But now you do that, why are you doing this to my child? And that is why, if you're not careful, in another 10 years, we will have more rehab centers than libraries, based on where the life is going. And I would want these two young people. There are two things here, Obinna. This story could be 100% true. Yeah. They need counseling and help. It could be 100% lie. they also need help.
Counseling and help.
Because
still.
it means they sat and said, let's dupe the Kenyans.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So whatever the case, they need help. And whoever is lying to you on social media that you are their role models, those guys are as empty as the Arsenal Trophy cabinet. They are empty. They are lying to you. They are taking you to your death, and they will laugh at you when things hit the fan. And I want, by the time I'm leaving here, we shall go there. I will lay hands on both of you. I'm not sure if it's prayer or another way. But discipline must come. Because they are good people. This young man here, what's his name?
Kyle.
Kyle is in pain because of his father.
Yeah.
His father is alive. We need to get him with his father. They need to release all their anger and pain, reconcile, hug each other, and that's the day his life will start. And also for the father, that is the day he will have peace. The father does not have peace. This young man does not have peace. The young girl has been caught in between the messes of a father and a son.
That's true.
She is
That's
on the
true.
crosshairs. She's right. The
collateral
bullet
damage.
is, yes, the bullet is on her.
Yeah.
So the number one, remove her from the line of danger. Let these two men come together. And you people on social media who are supporting them, may God forgive you. And then let me tell you, Naambia, may God forgive you. These are people you should be praying for, not saying you're doing the right thing. And yes, young girl, you said you know you're going to hell. Proverbs says you have been ensnared by the words of your own mouth. Do this, deliver yourself. I want you to speak well of yourself. I want you to listen to this statement. If you meet God when you're alive, you meet the Savior. You meet him when you're dead, you meet the judge. Now you're alive, call unto him. Tell Father, help me, because I sense you people are fighting something bigger than you. But then again, if this is cloud chasing, then there's also a problem. They're too young to start thinking about these things, how they will dupe the public. But then if it's true, it's a mirror of what is happening in this society. You understand what I'm saying? Go to these places and you see the things young people are doing. These young girls are, what time is it? I don't want to say some things. These young girls are now dipping their tampoons on whiskey and inserting on themselves. This is what is happening. Why? It's because parents have become aloof. Parents are twerking. Parents are going to Naivasha for the rally and have left iPads and internet to raise their children. And then we wonder what's happening to our society. Parents are twerking, kids are twerking.
Everybody's twerking.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So somebody needs to tell them the truth. And I'm not saying you're speaking because you're perfect, but we have to call out some things.
Yeah.
And I want them to bring down. Because let me ask you, the young man says, if you want, follow us on Filthy. So what advice are you going to tell people?
Why are they following
What
you?
are you churning out? What content, young man, I ask you, do you want us to know? Are you a preacher? Are you a pathfinder? Are you going to teach us on business? You can't be telling us from Monday to Sunday, I'm in love with my sister. And then the next week, my sister is good. Then the other week, my sister is the best. No! There is no content there. You need to learn. You need to sit under a tree and get wisdom for living. Young girl, at 19, you have not matured at all. I don't even know why you are living together. I don't know why your parents have allowed you to live together. I don't know why they're not controlling you people. But something is wrong. Both
Something
with the
is
young
off.
people
And their parents.
and the parent.
And their friends.
I don't think they have friends. Whoever is telling them they're doing the right things, those are their enemies, covered as friends. In fact, I don't think you have friends. That's why you're sitting here, I'm not telling you, cotton wool is not for me. If you want to be bebelezward, go buy ice cream. But me, I'll tell you the truth. I have a 19-year-old girl, so I'm speaking as a father. You understand what I'm saying?
They spoke and said that Lot,
No,
with the
stop
daughters-
you. No. Let me tell you.
they gave a couple of examples.
I had all that.
Yes.
And the fact that something made to the Bible does not mean it is right. There are some things in Scripture that got there. And these Lot's daughters felt, they thought there are no more men. And they didn't want the generations to die. That's how the Moabites came. And they got their father drunk. And you got to understand one thing. The fact that something made to the Scripture is not that it is allowed. There are some things that have been put in scripture for us to see what not to do. Saul killed people. Does that mean because it's the Bible we go killing people? Not at all. It's just that you see then the transformation into Paul. So this thing, now you see, that means also they need to sit under spiritual cover. They need to go to a church. These are good people. You can tell they're just lost.
They're young. 21,
No,
19.
they're not young. They're children.
Do you know the guy started dating the girl when she was 17?
There's a problem. And I've said this, and I'll say this again. If it's 100% true, there's a problem. If it's not true,
There's still
there's
a
a
problem.
problem. It's a mirror of society. By the way, is the story true? Do you share the same father? And I want you to say the truth. Young man, come here. Come sit here. Yeah, you lady remain there. You're the small sister. Sit here. Because I want to tell you this. If this is a lie, the world will know. And it shall not be well with you. It is okay. I know you guys are looking for clout. I know this generation you're looking for followership. But it is okay. And I want you to be very honest with me. Because I'm not a child. All right? I'm not a child. I'm very spiritual. I want you to look at that camera. If there's an apology you need to make, just make it now. You share your father. When's the last time you saw your father?
You
don't
cannot
remember?
remember, yeah.
Would you like to meet your father? Why? Because you said earlier that you don't know what happened between your father and your mother. Why would you not want to meet him and just ask him, Dad, what happened? Maybe, young man, he will have an explanation to you.
No, if he could have wanted, he could have reached to us.
Okay, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. If he could have wanted, he would have reached out. But there are men who try to reach out
Yep.
and they're denied access.
Trust me, I've been there.
Listen,
not
young
once, not twice.
All right? But the best thing for you is to make sure you get closure. Meet him. If he says he does not want to see you, you are sure
right.
now he doesn't want to see you.
Yeah.
But what if you meet him and he explains to you, son, I tried for 10 years.
Yep.
I tried for 15 years. And he gives you evidence that he tried.
Or maybe he's even ashamed of meeting
Your
you.
mom can't lie. So what did your mom... Okay, I don't want to discuss about your mom.
It's okay. It's
But
fine.
I just wish, by the mercies of God, because the longer you're staying without dealing with this, it's evident you're hurting. You understand what I'm saying? So off camera we'll talk. Is that okay? We shall pray. Is that okay? Do you go to church?
Jamaica.
Do you go to church? No.
No.
So we shall go off camera. I don't want to discuss your parents.
Okay.
All right? So go back there, but don't hold your sister. Move, in fact, your chair far away. Go back.
Watu wanasema hapa kwa comment, weka slap. Actually, guys, not all parenting involves beating. Sometimes you talk. Okay. So, in conclusion,
Yes.
how do we wrap up this situation?
Oh, no, they just need counseling.
Okay.
Somebody
Counseling?
needs to talk to the parents.
Talk to the
It's as simple
parents.
as that. And I pray,
Yes.
and you're hearing me,
Yes.
young girl, young man, I pray you will not go on any other platform to discuss your relationship. You are too young to handle the mountain of media. If the demons come after you, you will go mad and start picking papers on the streets. This is a mountain that you cannot handle yet. It is a crazy mountain. The media mountain has taken people into suicide.
That's true.
Okay? You need to have your feet on sure ground. You don't have the spiritual, social, psychological muscle to handle people telling you are the devil's children. You can't handle walking in the streets, holding hands, and people notice you and they start insulting you. You can't. You are not ready. So filthy.com, that TikTok, bring it down. Okay? And anybody who is following, unfollow. Because we can't lose these people to the media space. They will lose themselves.
Okay.
All right? Talk to your mothers. Tell them there's a crazy lawyer man called Burale who said this, go back to your mother, go back to your mother. Young man, your mother is paying your rent. You are not ready to be a husband. Your mother is paying your rent. You're not ready to unzip your trouser. Young girl, at 19, play with makeup. Different hairstyles. You're even too young to have Brazilian weave, let alone any other thing. This guy is in pain. You don't have the maturity to carry him through that pain between him and his father. You don't have it. That's too young. That you're trying to put something on your shoulders that even a 35-year-old cannot handle. You understand what I'm saying? You mean well, but you don't have it. You understand what I'm saying? You mean well. And let me bring it down because I see you love football. Manchester United mean well, but they can never win the Premier League this year. But they mean well.
They mean well.
They try to win.
They try.
But they just don't have what it takes.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have it from the coach himself. A lot of people are looking at you, talking, they're thinking you're bashing them. Actually, he's giving tough love. Parents have to do that sometimes, where unakara mtoto, si atumpendi, but unakuwa mpaka najua, no, this is...
And we shall pray together.
We
shall have tea together after this.
But Thank you so much.
I didn't come here to win an award.
Yeah. I understand. That's why I called you, because we needed this guidance. And all I can do is thank you. It was pretty short notice, but I was like, you have to come. And I appreciate. At least umetupatia another side, so people who watch will understand. There are some nyinyi mumejiona hapo because you're just not in public. Doesn't mean you're not sinning.
Obinna,
you're doing the same
you allow
thing.
me. Okay. Tell all these parents.
Okay.
Next week on Saturday.
Okay.
At the All Saints Cathedral.
All Saints Cathedral.
We
next
have a
week,
parents'
Saturday.
seminar.
Parents' seminar.
There are some things we need to tell them.
Okay.
That their kids are doing.
Okay.
And they need to be aware. My people perish for lack of knowledge.
What's the date?
20th, is it? Saturday next week.
This Saturday is 20th, next week is 27th.
This coming Saturday.
This one is 20th.
That's when it is.
20th, All Saints Cathedral.
From 9 in the morning.
9 in the morning.
To 12:30.
12:30. Hawatakaa sana,
no.
But watambia ukweli.
Oh yeah.
Charges?
There's some 2,500.
2,500 per parent.
Yes.
Ama mnakuja mnasema sisi ni mzazi mmoja.
Hakuna?
Kila mtu ajilipie.
One can be told the stories.
Where can they get the tickets?
I'm going to give a number.
Okay.
If that is okay.
Yeah.
Mwalimu Recho anangoja.
Tumemweka sana.
Mwalimu Recho usijali.
Piga kengele.
No, she's my good friend.
Unajua walimu wanakuanga.
In fact, amenitupa sana. Thank God for this show.
Mmekutana finally.
Amejificha sana.
Ni mtu ana set nini. We're supposed to go live with her from 8. We're already 31 minutes in her time.
No, she's good. She's the queen of radio anyway.
Yeah, boss moves.
Bwana Yesu asifiwe.
Amen.
So
this number, you can call it.
Call this
get
number.
A ticket for next week. All the parents, single mothers, single fathers, parents that are together.
Yes.
Grandmothers, grandfathers, you're raising a child. You want to know how to raise a child. Well, go for this conference. You got the number?
Yes, 0716
0716
733
733
672.
672.
Just text, get back in touch with you, give you the details, we'll send you the flyer.
Yeah.
But you got to be there.
All righty.
Thank you, brother.
There you have it. That's the match we have for this particular episode. We're coming up next with Mwalimu Rachel. Then after that, we have Reverend Lucy Natasha. Tonight is that night. Oh, we will still have Onyango Tate. And we still have Kinuthia. Yes.
Who?
The one, Kinuthia. The he, she.
He also needs to be lectured.
They, them. Oh, unataka kumsomea pia?
No, why would he dress like a woman twerking on social media?
He identifies as one. And identifies
Is he here right now?
No, hajafika but Kinuthia amefika? Hajafika but anakuja.
No, he needs to be told the truth.
Kinuthia?
You can't go on twerking and you're a man. No, he needs to be told the truth.
Okay, sawa. If you're still around, we'll... Okay, sawa. Wacha we organize a session with you again.
Is he coming dressed in a dress?
I don't know, but akifika hapa mimi nitamwambia ni aje vaa kama Morio. Pole pastor, why are you offended?
Akikuja na dress, mwambie change ndo akuje kwa hii show.
Okay, sawa. So I'll see you guys in a bit with Mwalimu Rachel. Thank you. What are you? CK, we are out.